beats us to the punch.
Hey there, Bare Knuckle News fans. I'm here with Luis Baboon Palomino at BKFC 57. Luis, it didn't go your way tonight. Let's talk a little bit about that.
I've said, I can't take nothing away from the new champ. He did his job. He came in here. He established a very good jab. He went, he went forward. He did some good angles. He did good in the clinch. But, I've said it since day one. The inactivity is my worst enemy. Not anybody that I face. I can't be going around just fighting every 7 months at 43 years, 43 years old. That takes away your timing. It gives you ring rust. It's a real thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to take nothing away from him, but you're taking away from me by not giving me activity.
You just mentioned the ring rust, but it's also so mental. So how do you deal with all that off time mentally as well?
That's the thing. It's like you're like there training and training and training, and you have life going on. Yeah. Life doesn't stop. The clock don't stop. You still got bills to pay. You got things to do. Your life is moving around, and you're trying to focus. Like, okay, when do I fight though? You know what I mean? If I was like a 20-year-old boy, I'd be like, okay, I'll fight next week. And it'd be fun, right? But when you're a grown man with grown man, responsibilities, you know what I mean? It's you have to organize yourself for a proper camp before you get into a fight. So when you take 7 months out, that takes a toll.
Takes the wind right out of your shell, so to speak.
Yes.
How did you prepare specifically for Trout, though?
I did a lot of sparring with southpaws, very good and very good southpaws. One of them is Albanian. He just defended his WBC championship title. He's 18-0, for example, with like 13 knockouts, like 14 years younger than me. The guy's good, Ermal. He's a boxer gym. And, I feel great. I feel good. But, one thing is sparring, another thing is fighting. Another thing is fighting without gloves.
So, have you talked to David Feldman about where you're going to go next or what you're going to do?
No, not yet. Not after this fight. Before the fight, he did mention big things coming. He mentioned, Saudi Arabia. He mentioned even possibilities of going to Japan, which I would love to. But right now, as much as I would love to fight in Japan and fighting in Saudi Arabia, my bigger thing would be an automatic rematch that I believe I deserve. Nobody has done what I've done in this company. Nobody. So I believe I would deserve an automatic rematch.
Such a good point, because we've been with you since the very beginning. In fact, I was with you when you were at MMA.
Yes.
All right, remember that interview? I was a different hair color, but I was there. I did hear that Austin Trout would give you a rematch. So what would you do differently besides the time off if you could fight him again?
Well, I will be myself.
Okay.
I will definitely be myself. I'll be the aggressor. I'll set the pace. I'll come in there and do what I try to do in the last round since the very first round. But once you have so much time off, it's very hard to set that tone.
So you're kind of out of sync is what you're telling me.
Yes, completely. Yes.
Before we go tonight, any friends, family, or sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yeah, well, my newest sponsor, OnlyFans. I'll be sharing content on training people, talking about my nutrition. People from all over South America, Central America have been asking me to train them, and I haven't started a YouTube channel, so I'm going to be doing through OnlyFans. So find me on OnlyFans, Luis Baboon, and all my sponsors. A lot of them, but the major ones, they're right here: Florida Yas International, Boxer Gym, Streamline, and back here we have Electron and Divino Ceviche and Banana Marine.
What about Peru? We've always been hoping that you'd get a chance to fight in your hometown. Have you spoken to David Feldman about that?
That's what I want to talk to David Feldman next. I want to ask him if he can give me the opportunity to host a prospect show in Peru to get the waters warmed up and hopefully fight in the end of the year in Peru.
You wouldn't just get the waters warmed up, so to speak, because you're really a hero back in your country. And so many kids look up to you and respect you. So I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that. So do you feel like you're sort of satisfied that? Do you feel like you've really reached sort of your level of comfort as far as being a champion here, but also champion in life?
Yes, definitely. I mean, I'm the only Peruvian in the world with 11 titles. So I take very big pride on that. 4 titles in MMA, 6 in bare knuckle. So I'm the only Peruvian that has done that much. We just got a Peruvian in the PFL that earned his first title. I have 7 world titles, so that feels really great, and 4 in MMA. Even though it wasn't in a big show like his, but I have 10 titles at home, or 11.
All right, can't wait to see you back in the squared circle.
Thank you.
So for Bare Knuckle News, I'm Susan Segura, and this is the one and only
Luis Babum Palomino.
And remember, Luis, don't screw it up now. Remember, no one beats us to the punch. Bam!